How we doing, folks? Your boy Marcos2205. The numbers after the name. The long-awaited debut for Infinite Warfare on the channel. It's been kind of crazy. No Call of Duty games ever come out where it's taken me almost like a month to put out damn footage about it. The main reason because I haven't been playing it much. I've been playing Modern Warfare Remastered a lot, and I'm really enjoying that. So I never really had too much care for Infinite Warfare. Let's talk about this game, man. Let's talk about this. It's almost difficult to get my words out over here, man. I want to start off with this. It's a pretty damn good game. Like the campaign's amazing, the zombies amazing, and the multiplayer. I'm gonna say the zombies is solid. I won't give it amazing. The zombies is pretty good, and the multiplayer is solid. The only issue I have with the multiplayer, and it's no knock on what the game is, it's not the Call of Duty that I'm interested in. I don't want all this future stuff in my Call of Duty. I don't really want to be flying around my Call of Duty. Like Call of Duty kind of established itself with Modern Warfare Remastered, which is what I'm playing, and that's kind of what I like. The movement in Black Ops 2 was like about as good as I needed to be in my Call of Duty campaign. Having said that, there's no denying that this is progress over that. Like this game is better all around than Black Ops 2. It's not because people don't like it. I don't want to say people don't like it. Most people don't like it, but I personally don't like it. That's why I don't have the same affiliation with it that I did with a Black Ops 2. That's no knock at the game. I think the game works well for what it's intending to do and what its intended audience is, even though I kind of feel like I'm part of that. But what this game is trying to do, I feel like it's doing a very good job. It's just I'm not that interested in what this game is trying to do. Similar to how I feel a lot, this is kind of strange, but I feel very similar to how I feel about Halo. Whereas I always respected Halo multiplayer. I always thought Halo multiplayer was really good. I never played it. I didn't have no interest playing it. It's not my thing. I didn't really like it. Not going to start out. Wasn't going to do with that. That trip mine. God bless that guy for killing me. You're the best. Around. No one's ever do. I don't remember the rest of the song. So what this game's trying to do is pretty damn good. Just not me. Class-wise, I really don't know exactly what to do in this game. The movement's fine, right? Like the movement's just kind of very similar to the movements in Black Ops 3. Even maybe toned down a little bit more. So it's good. The movement, if you're into obviously the wall run and all that, it's about as good as it's just gonna be. I believe. I haven't played Titanfall 2 though, unfortunately, so I can't really judge that. But for Call of Duty, this is the best it's been. Gun-wise, I really like the guns. Honestly, I really think that they're cool. The initial variant, like the main weapons themselves, how they feel, like the N4 or MV4, whatever it's called, the E-Rad, like I like how those guns feel. What I don't like is all the other mumbo jumbo that we got around them in terms of the supply drops, in terms of the salvage and all that stuff, in terms of the variants. I find it crazy. Like I have a gun, I don't think it's an MV4, I think it might be an E-Rad or something. I have a variant of a gun where when I kill somebody, I regain health. Like that's nuts. Like how are you supposed to gauge this? My favorite part, and this is why I struggle with this game so much, is my favorite part about Call of Duty was being on a level playing field with somebody. And you could argue, I guess, that if you were at different levels and you didn't unlock the same guns, you weren't. But whatever. That's just a matter of playing time. That's not really chance. That's not really anything to that. By the way, this is the first time I'd called this streak. I have no clue what happened. I almost want to just watch it right now. I guess. Yeah, okay. Alright, we got a couple kills there. Or 1 or 2 kills. Nice. Okay, good. When it happened, I had no idea it happened. It went so quickly. It was so, like, kind of quiet. I was like, oh, okay. Did I kill some? What? Did I do some? Hoo-ha. I think that's kind of the equivalent of a Hellstorm of sorts. Kingslayer. I like that. Alright, man, just get the Warden over here. Good. Good game. Where did I leave off at? Oh, the principle to me was that we all start off on the same playing field, right? Although maybe you didn't have the same guns I had unlocked, but you could have the same guns I had unlocked, right? If we're both level 10, we have the same weapons unlocked, we're on the same playing field, and that's how we roll. Whereas in Infinite Warfare, it's almost impossible. And it's not only that we're on like different playing fields, it's that I can't even tell what playing field you are unless you kill me and I actually look at your kill cam and figure out, okay, he's wearing this perk, he's got that perk, and he's got this gun variant, or I pick up the gun and it has like the variant or the variant on it. Like, what are we doing here? Like, think about this. The nuke. You need a special variant of a gun for. What? Who? How? You best believe if I'm getting 30 kills with a damn gun over here in this game, or I think it's 25, honestly, but let's say 30 for argument's sake. You best believe I'm putting that on the channel. I'm calling it a nuke. I don't care what the hell the game calls it. I don't care. It's like, oh, you didn't use the proper NV4 model. Like, come on, B, what the hell are you talking about? It's cool. It's cute. I'm sure if I had a bunch of variants that I really liked, I'd probably be like, oh, this is I feel a little bit better about it, maybe. But ultimately, no. And that's kind of where one of the main gripes I have with the game is, you know, in terms of reintroducing that supply drop. The economy is a little bit better than it was in Black Ops 3, but it's not crazy better. And there's the gun variants are just out of control. It's something that I really don't want to take a part of. I never really played Destiny. Never really got into like any of those games that had any type of variety in terms of the weaponry. Not necessarily variety in terms of different guns. I'm just talking about variety as in, you know, different attributes to each weapon. I just, man, it's appalling. The maps are cool. Let me give you this. I would definitely recommend you play the single player before you play the multiplayer in this. I always recommend that in every Call of Duty, but this one especially because I believe it gives so much more context to what's actually happening. Like, I understand the maps a little bit better just based off of a single player and be like, oh, that's right, this happened here, this is the move, okay, so this is the base that we were, alright, got you, so then this is, oh, okay, cool. And even some of the weaponry and stuff, like some of the special grenades, like the Seeker grenades, for example. No clue what the fuck they were when I was playing this damn, and of course, that one just slipped through. But no clue what the hell those things were when I was playing the game. I was like, I don't know what the hell this stuff is. You play a single player, and you're like, oh, this is what it's supposed to do. This is, okay, got it, cool, you can kind of understand. Same thing with the frags, same thing with like the different kinds of nades. You go and you see it through a single player, and it really helps out on the multiplayer. Not necessarily how it feels, because things kind of change in that. But it helps out in terms of just understanding what the damn thing is. Because there's a lot of... There's two things in this game. There's a lot of old stuff with a new coat of paint, which is fine. There's a lot of new stuff, which you're just like, what? Like, I need it. Like, did I need this? Who asked for this? What the hell is going on over here? I mean, check that out right there, man. That guy threw like a black hole grenade thing at me. And, like, I got, like, caught and sucked into it, and he just murdered me. Okay. I mean, that's cool. I'm not really interested in getting used to that. Like, that's not something I'm looking to find, like, a counter to. It's just... And part of the reason... I don't want to say they shot themselves in the foot, but I would be playing more Infinite Warfare if Modern Warfare Remastered didn't exist. I always like to play myself a little Call of Duty. I like to play whatever, like, the newest one is. Aside from some of the old ones, you could tell, man, I've been putting up, like, a lot of World at War videos and stuff on the channel. Expect some Black Ops 1 videos, too. I gotta get back and play over there. So, what I'm doing now is just playing all the Call of Duties that I liked a lot. Especially the ones that are backwards compatible on the Xbox One. To me, that is like a telltale sign over there. Plus the remaster. So I don't really need to play Infinite Warfare for anything. I think it's going to be cool when, like, because I have the Season Pass and stuff for it. I'm kind of hoping that they sneak some Modern Warfare Remastered maps in there as well. But it's going to be cool to kind of go in there, play, like, the new maps for, like, a little bit and be like, oh, okay, yeah, this game's feels pretty good. Good, I'm going to go back to play Modern Warfare Remastered. Like, I'm really too interested in this. I'm going to keep doing my thing, but this is cool. And that's kind of how I'm going to end up treating Modern Warfare, or Infinite Warfare. It's a good game. It's a cool game. I'm going to play it every once in a while, but damn sure ain't going to go anything too crazy over there. I'll probably Prestige maybe once or twice, depending on how much I actually, like, play it. But most of my time is going to be spent in Modern Warfare Remastered. Some negatives, you know, the time to kill is still pretty quick in the game. I felt like, personally. You know, the not being on the level playing field is kind of the main negative for me, and kind of where I have to, for myself, protect myself and be like, no. Because there's a world where, like, this is the game that I play all year, and I'm like, this is awesome, this is sick, and I'm, like, really good at it, and I'm, like, hyped about it, and then, you know, I'm, like, streaking one day, and I got, like, 24 kills in a row, and then all of a sudden some guy comes who, you know, has this, I mean, I haven't even gotten into the rigs yet, who has, like, one of these, like, rig abilities that, like, flash forwards him 5 seconds in time, and he's ahead of me, and he pops me, and I'm like, what? It's like, what the hell? The specialists... I really like the specialists, right? I thought they were fun. I thought they were entertaining. I did pretty good with them. I enjoyed them. They were a cool idea. But I don't need them. Don't want them. Don't need them. I'm good without them. But they were fun. I think they were very well balanced and tuned out. In this game, there's just some crazy shit going on, man. Like, there's some wild-ass stuff. Even something like simple like Rewind, right? Like, I kind of have like what the equivalent of Glitch was in Black Ops 3. That's one of the things that I just recently like a couple weeks ago, I unlocked. And you get it a handful of times in the game, and it's very useful. It, like, literally brings you back 5 seconds. It walks you through it, whereas it doesn't transport you over there. I'm not sure if the enemy sees you while you do it. I imagine that they do, but I'm not 100% sure. So that's cool. But there's one that transports you 5 seconds, like, in the future. Like, it kind of, I guess, guesses where you're going to go and puts you there. There's one where, like, you go to, like, a different dimension, and you can just kind of walk, almost like if you're, like, you remember back in the old days when, like, the host migrations would happen, and you kind of be on, like, a map by yourself or whatever, walking around? Like, almost like that. Like, that's crazy. Like, you can imagine you're holding down a room, and then this guy does this thing and ends up behind you. Now I haven't even locked that one yet, so I can't even try it yet. But come on, man. Like, this is some crazy talk we're talking over here, man. So overall, Infinite Warfare, don't expect to see too much on this channel. I have some occasional videos that I want to show you guys. Obviously, some Type 2s, some Wasteland Wednesday gameplay. But I'm just not playing it a lot right now. It's not really speaking to me a lot right now, and I'm not sure it ever can.